All right, guys, we're getting into chapter 2, and chapter 2 ties in directly with chapter 1. You're going to understand that chapter 1 and 2 will be the most important factors of your trades of when you're looking for executions. You need 1 and 2 to happen in order for you to even think about an entry or even dropping to any other time frame to look for an execution. This is going to be on SMT divergence, or in other words, smart money tool divergence. So we're going to understand and tell you guys what it is. And SMT divergence is basically the crack in correlation between assets at key highs and lows, or internal range liquidity pools, or fair value gaps and imbalances. And why is it important? It is important because it allows you to identify which pair is strongest or weakest. So when I say this, if I'm looking to look for a long position and I am understanding that the market is in a bullish trend and we're making impulse high, retracing into an internal range liquidity pool, take another impulse, retrace, impulse. So if I'm looking for longs, I want to be paying attention to trading a stronger asset, not a weaker one. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by that in the next slides in regards to identifying strength and weakness. But those are the keys when you're looking to stay on the proper side of the market, because like I said here, in a bullish market, you want to be longing the stronger asset that would be making a higher low compared to a weaker asset making a lower low. That's going to be your identification. When you're looking at two pairs, so say we're looking at NASDAQ and we're looking at the S&P 500. If the NASDAQ makes a higher low and the S&P makes a lower low, in a bullish market, I want to be strong. I want to be longing the stronger one. So I'm going to pay attention to longing NASDAQ compared to the S&P 500, if you understand what I'm saying there. And in a bearish market, if I'm looking for shorts and the overall trend of the market is bearish, you want to be shorting the asset that makes a lower low, that makes a lower high compared to the correlated asset that makes the higher high. So if the NASDAQ makes a high here and then a lower high, and the S&P 500 makes a high and then a higher high that takes out a external range liquidity pool or taps an internal range, I'm going to prioritize the NASDAQ compared to the S&P because it is giving me, the market's tipping its hand to me that the NASDAQ is weaker and will most likely reach the draw on liquidity lower to continue its trend before the S&P does. So when you're looking for SMT divergence and you're looking for buys, you want to be longing the stronger one. And if you're looking for sells, you want to be shorting the weaker one. Those are very key factors in regards to the model and what you want to be paying attention to stay on the right side of the market to make sure that you're participating in low resistance liquidity run moves that are very quick from your entry to your take profit. That is very important here.